Here we are, episode 8.
Let's do it.
You know which one this is, right?
No.
This is when you're on the bounty hunter, your first trip.
Oh, with Bill and Donna.
Yeah. Is Donna even on the boat?
No,
it's Scott. Scott.
Yeah.
See? I remember. Let's get after it. What is this one called?
Grudge match.
Grudge match. Oh,
yeah, I think this is when Scott thinks he's getting stepped on. He gets a little...
He should. I mean, this has got to feel uncomfortable too, right? I mean...
3 weeks left, Jay.
Paul's no longer on the boat.
He feels a little...
Threatened.
Threatened, yeah.
Has to. Talk to me.
This may be the change that is going to make the difference.
Well, the poor guy went all season, like, pretty much without catching one.
Without catching.
He's hooked up again.
Is everyone jealous?
Of course. Paul sat there and watched.
We still haven't got a fish. I'm really wondering if Paul has all this magic, of course.
Scott, shut up and fish.
Fishing is a hard life.
There's going to be a confrontation here.
And harder with bluefin stocks depleted. In Gloucester,
I still think season 1 was one of the best.
The highlights of... Yeah.
This is really... For the first season, I think this was really good. Yeah, you ever think we'd be sitting here 15 years later looking at 207 episodes? Right?
Never. Never. I feel very blessed to have been a part of this project.
And this is going to be, and these reruns will go on forever. Even after we're gone, some people somewhere in the world will be watching these. Think about that. This is your history is going to go on forever.
But I'm keeping up with the young guns.
Get out of the way. If it's on my mind, you're going to hear about it. And if you did something to me, I'm going to do something back to you.
Ralph was good.
Peeks out his front window. That was great.
Mm-hmm. I still think that was the best intro.
Week 8, because we have 10.
Mm-hmm.
Paul, give me my keys on the dashboard.
Oh, yeah.
For the truck. It's been a real tough year for us. We've lost a lot of fish.
See all the boats covered?
Oh, yeah, look at
It's
that. This is later.
Yeah.
And look, you're blowing smoke. That's not cigarette smoke, it's cold.
Yeah.
This was late. This was very late we fished this year.
Let's hit it.
You take the stern line.
Got it. We're clear here, Cap. I got 2 sweatshirts on. There's only a few weeks left of fishing season, and everybody's...
Is Scott on the boat here? I don't see. Where's Scott?
I gotta get a lot of... I don't know. I thought he was with us. Take a load off of Bill. You know, he has to have all the on his mind. I'm gonna try to clear his mind. Make him feel at ease, comfortable, so he can focus. I'm gonna show some organization today. And I smoked cigarettes. So glad I got rid of those things.
Done, right?
Yeah, that's very hard to quit smoking.
You did it cold turkey.
Yeah. Is the key.
So you haven't smoked a cigarette since that day, right?
No. Such a pretty boat, isn't it? Quiet boat. I thought Dave's was quiet. This is quiet. Wow. Quiet boat. The reason why I left Dave's boat, I didn't think I got paid fairly. What an easy boat to steer, too.
Paul's got a great rep, over 40 years of giant tuna fishing.
I remember when I was a little kid, I used to drive, you know, going out to the gear. It was like probably 8 miles. And I was just learning. I was young. I was like probably 10 years old. The first time, everything was always chains and, you know, hard drive. And he had the hydraulic steering. He was like, you're oversteering. It's like I did it all the time. The boat was like this the whole time.
Yeah, this.
I didn't, you know, you don't know.
Yeah, the snake following you.
Yeah. You're moving, so I got it. Yeah.
Today we're going to a secret spot that Paul knows about, and he's already proving his worth. I'm feeling pretty optimistic there's a big fish in the cards today. Don and Scott couldn't make it.
You were under a lot of pressure right here, too. You had to produce, right?
Yeah. And you gotta remember, Billy's been through hell all season. He hasn't caught one fish.
And I'm hoping between what he knows and what I know, we can put it together and do some damage. So I'm really looking forward to this. This is a real good thing.
Remember the producer on his boat, his name was Mike. Nice kid. You get a bite. This fish there.
How many seasons was Billy on? Was it just one, or Billy was on multiple seasons, right?
I think a couple, 2, yeah.
What are we doing?
Well, yeah, 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
They're gonna be wondering what the hell we're doing. All right?
Scott's on the boat somewhere here, I think.
Great asset for that boat.
Maybe, yeah.
I think you lost
It's gotta
that
be.
guy.
It's a new day. Billy, get this on course. I'm gonna get my gear out. Should be nice and dry.
Yeah, I like his attitude. It's very good. And it seems like he feels like he's going to catch one every day, which is a great thing.
They're the old pens. He had
Mhm.
pens. Comfortable, no Most tension. bulletproof reels ever. I love this boat.
People still fish them. They're out
Yeah.
there.
Catch one, we're gonna catch one. The old 130 rods too.
The broomsticks.
Mm-hmm.
Today I'm heading to one of my good old secret spots on Jeffrey's Ledge. We've had some good luck out here in the past, and hopefully we get it done today. It's our first trip out without Paul.
It was slow too then.
Mm-hmm. The whole season was slow.
Just gentleman to gentleman with 2 growing adults.
Except for the Christina that one day, they had like 5 bites.
And,
And then he just went over to Billy. So that kind of bothers me a little bit. After 10 years of him being with me and just being good friends and catching all, I mean, we caught a load of fish, Paul and I. It was just unbelievable. Remember that?
Yeah.
I mean, we worked together so well for so many years. So we had
I have that picture.
Yes. I wish he just would have
In the bunk together. Yeah.
talked to me and told me, what's on his mind, why he's like that. And then, just to go over to Billy and not say anything, that kind of disturbs me a little bit. Nice and quiet, huh? It is quiet, that's for sure. Definitely quieter. We don't hear mouth running 24/7.
I talked a lot too.
I don't even know if I want to bring on a third guy.
Sandra's the opposite of you.
More money for you.
It's like the light switch, on and off.
More work though, too.
Yeah, I heard Paul, just through, dock chatter that Billy was going to pay him 50%.
I felt bad for Sandro.
Yeah, he was in the middle. But
Yeah.
we all move on. It's all good.
50%? Yeah. I'll take 50. Sounds like a pretty good deal. Not sustainable for me, though. No. I find it hard to believe somebody would offer him 50%. And if that is the case, they wouldn't be in business. Nobody pays 50%. Time to move on.
Yeah. I can't remember if you guys catch one on this trip, if we do, or we both do.
See if we can put some fish in the boat this trip.
Alrighty.
Jay is an invaluable asset to me. He's my nephew.
This boat looks really good there, doesn't
Yeah, it
it?
does, yeah.
To my kneecap.
Everything I learned about fishing is from Dave. He's really taught me a lot.
And now Jay runs the boat full time. Dave's got the hard merch too.
Jay
and Jay
does,
runs the hard merch.
We're out like a prom dress.
I really want him to bring me back next year, but
In real time though, right now, hopefully that engine holds up. They put
They
water
say
through
what
it.
happened?
Yeah, he blew a seal on the water pump, and salt water went through
Look
the
at his
engine.
rod, how straight up it is.
See, the hook is sharp, right? It pokes him in his mouth, and then he swims at you. And you need to let him swim away to bury the damn hook. Jay's family. But we really haven't been catching much fish this season.
It's gonna be so hard for them two to watch that, right?
Can you imagine if Dave was a rapper, how fast his hands would be moving?
Whether I'll need him aboard next season.
I don't just want my Uncle Dave to think I'm just family, I want to prove myself that I am the best mate out there.
Yeah, the net reel's off the boat now.
Look at all the draggers.
Yeah, not anymore.
Then
We just got
they're all gone now.
the bluefin tuna
Look at-
fish.
Regulations.
Yeah.
So we're gonna head out to Middlebank today. I've had some great fishing there in the past, and I got a feeling we're gonna get some bites.
This boat is beautiful, man. It's a nice boat.
Yeah, it's just you and Billy, no Scott here. Yeah.
You had this boat built just how you wanted
It
it.
is a beautiful boat, isn't it?
So beautiful. That's sweet. Billy made me a really good offer. He kept really good care of it too.
Still
He did.
does.
That's what I'll leave it at that. Better than what I made with Dave. I think I can help him get their together. They've had a lot of bad luck. I don't think there was much around. We're just. This is my favorite thing to do is chum.
Really?
When was the last time you threw a piece of chum, right?
Here.
Probably here.
I think it was here.
Then the sharks started showing up.
Yeah.
It goes deeper than that, but that's the
I think
bottom line.
season 3. Because season 4 was at Morrow. We never chummed.
So much. You have a big year like this, you should get more money, not less.
Season 3 was the
Less than half of what I've always made.
last time, because my brother Bruce
I don't do
was
this.
with me on the Zambuca, and we chummed, I remember
You
that.
did chum on the Zambuca?
Yeah.
My daughter can eat some
Yeah.
food this
That boat sank,
Dude,
Yep.
that's why I-
the Zambuca.
you give
Remember that?
Yep.
And it was an October night. Those guys are lucky to be alive.
not care.
They were all in the
Tyler
water.
was there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything could happen at any moment.
It's just how he is. He needs to be the hero, the glory seeker. I'm not. I
We all
don't
like
care.
glory.
You just gotta make sure you're
Yes, I do.
right and you're doing the right thing, and you will catch him. That's what you gotta
I was
do.
just saying, we don't make money on tuna anymore, but we're chasing
Don't
that
focus on him.
1,000-pounder every day.
End of this year.
We love what we do.
We will. Half an hour. Woo! Double woo!
Billy gets depressed if he's not getting a bite.
He's had a tough
He's
season.
looking at you, you know.
Happy to see you laugh.
Billy,
is that
that's what he's
right
doing,
there,
yeah.
really?
Yeah, two on board.
Yeah.
I hope Paul can help me.
He's looking at you is what he's doing.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yep. Yep.
Still there.
And I think you guys get
Look,
a bite.
the chum pot.
Yeah.
See the chum pot?
Two fish here sticking around. Actually, they're still there right now. I gotta go. Eat you.
That means there's birds around. That means there's fish around.
For the first time without Paul. You know, again, the mood's been bad with Paul on the boat because of his attitude change.
Look, the working line, right? Remember that? We don't do that anymore.
Perfect harmony. You know, we're back in the groove. It's fun again. We're laughing, and you know, just we don't have to worry about an attitude change.
Remember we sat in the back the whole time when we were doing this? Somebody was always back there.
I'll get him right here. I cannot believe how many boats.
Look at the chum pot. Or sit
Wonder
there all
why
day.
they
do
don't eat chum anymore. It's the weirdest thing.
that? Sharks.
You go to Canada, that's all they do is eat chum.
What the hell? Paul was on my spot with Billy. You got to be kidding me. Paul better not be sharing too many secrets with Billy over there on a bounty hunter. Oh yeah.
I didn't hear it.
Smoke it up. I'm gonna hook this one. Correct. Here they come. Wow, one of those rods has got a lap, dude.
Oh man, huh?
It's
Wasn't
a
that
big
fun?
slob.
So fun back then. There's Billy.
See? He's looking at you the whole time.
This is what it's all about. We're on.
Yeah, it was
That's a
that much, huh?
big
I mean, you were
fish.
there. I
All
just see
day.
it all day long.
All day long.
Instead of sitting there looking at the machine or throwing some chum.
I don't
just-
know how Billy even thought he would catch a fish not fishing.
It's not going to happen.
He stared at you guys all day. That's all he did.
Come on, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
Wow.
This is what it's all about. Ready for a switch? I got the wheel cut to the right by accident. Go ahead. Oh, we gotta go, dude. Get on this thing. We got no line left. Yeah, go, go. Go, go, go.
Pretty sure we catch this one.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Billy, don't let it get to you. That's why you're not
Here you go. Tell
Yeah.
him.
Exactly why. You're not gonna catch one if you get mad all day. You gotta come out here and work yourself.
He's beside himself.
Making him out to be the king. That's why he's doing so good. If it was me, I'd say, go yourself. Sneaky bitch.
Go, go, go. Got it all. Drag's locked up.
Yeah, I think this is a big one.
Deep Sea Warriors.
Oh, we don't.
A hook pole. A hook pole.
Oh, what a heartbreaker.
You feel it even watching it. You feel
Look
it.
at you. Piece can be right there.
Get there, kid.
Look at.
It's a
What is he
face.
drawing? Oh, I can't.
You. Bitch.
Ready, Dave?
All right, Jay, go ahead. Don't let it down too fast now. It's gonna get all tangled up.
Oh man, right? Oh. We would never do that on our boats.
Stop once in a while, otherwise the anchor spins on the way down.
That is truly just a work boat.
Come on, Jay. You should know this by now. Hey, get that right out there.
I dropped the anchor a million times, but when Marciano's standing over your shoulder, makes me pretty nervous.
There's so much rust on there.
Get in here. It should have been thawed by now. What did you just do it the way out?
Oh, he's thawing his bait.
Right out loud.
I don't know why I spaced out on thawing the bait, you know. There's so much to think about. Sometimes I forget the simple stuff.
All right, so these all ready to ring up now,
All
Jay?
set. I'm gonna go look on the fish finder. Here comes one coming up from 20.
Hey, Jay.
Yeah.
Let's give this a little stretch. What did you think? That top eye was going to take the day off or something?
Well, he missed the guide. Dave's flipping out.
You know, I've been on the boat for about 6 years, but I'm having a bad day. I'm sorry.
Marciano's funny though.
You know, sometimes when Jay messes up a little, it really, you know, puts a damper on the day, and I feel like we're starting to fall a little bit behind.
It's all right.
Just missed one guide.
Yeah.
The top roller guide, not a big deal.
Not a big deal.
How did he miss that though? I've made a lot of mistakes in my
I
life.
forgot it.
Everything has to be just right. All our little ducks in a row if we're going to catch a fish.
Like, he's learning, you know what I mean?
Needs a piece of bait. Can't catch a piece of bait to save my life.
Oh, poor kid.
That's too funny there.
Give it hell tomorrow, see what happens. There isn't a lot going on, but a little. Maybe we will get lucky tomorrow. We'll see. I'd like to get one more just in the air on a good note.
That's right, the season's winding down here.
That's a good thing.
Very end.
Paul.
I was shaking off the water on it.
I'm glad that me and Paul fished together the first day just to get a feeling for each other to see if we could make it work.
That sunset, that's pretty. Really want to catch one and prove to Billy that it was a good move that he accepted me on his boat and to stick it in Dave's face.
Needed more action.
It's coming.
Scotty adds to it.
Scotty, come on. Is he on the boat
Yeah,
on,
he adds
on
to
there
the
now?
drama, which is kind of nice.
We're back at it down at Middlebank here. We've been out here most of the morning. I haven't seen nothing.
So the quota did drop one fish. Now we're allowed to catch 2 fish a trip.
The quotas are an amount of fish set by the scientific community.
He still had a pretty good season for the first year. I know
Dave, yeah, I think he
future
made up
episodes
for
or
it at
future
the end.
seasons he slows down, but he did pretty well here.
Resource without completely eliminating the resource. This is shortening the length of
We all have slow
I'll
seasons.
be able to fish.
It does scare me a little because there's still a little time left and I hope it doesn't close too soon. Hopefully we can still get another turn at it. Hopefully we can get at least a couple more.
I remember my dad used to say, when it's your turn, it's just your turn.
Seen any fish?
You can't do anything wrong.
So we're gonna have to move.
Yeah, it seems like when you got the golden horseshoe, you can make no bad moves.
No bad moves. It doesn't matter where you go.
We're gonna see if we can go mark them good.
I'm hearing the other boats talking. They got fish pretty good over there. So we're gonna go give it the old the old college try. Now, as always, you know, this is a tough call. You know, I could be doing the right thing, and I could move the boat here, and we'll go over there, and boom, we'll come out of this with a fish. I guess, you know, my guts are telling me to make the shift. I get that gut instinct, and a lot of times that serves me well. By the end of today, I'll either be a hero or a zero.
He's the king of one-liners, isn't he?
Oh, 100%.
The king.
And he's quick with it.
Yeah.
First day out with Paul, Donna, and Scott. I really wanted to bring the whole team.
Oh, Donna's on.
Yeah, she's awesome. Dawn is great.
Tuning is like 90% luck. The only skill in tuning, everyone's got the same rod. Everybody in the world has the same line, the same crimp, the same crimping tool, the same balloons, the same weights. You gotta be lucky enough to get them under you, obviously.
He kills me. He's awesome.
That's it. And the first 2 minutes of hooking up is all you, because that's when you lose them. In the last 2 minutes of getting them in the boat. It's the only skill there is. Do you agree?
Everything else is luck.
I don't know much about Paul personally. I've only met him, you know, once or twice. Oh my God.
He feels threatened.
We'll get him here. See, this one's ready because of the chum. This one's just sitting here ready.
Remember that? We had our pitch baits. We don't do that anymore.
Yeah. That's a heron. And that's the one that's gonna catch him right there.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm skeptical. He treats us like we're googans.
Real small pieces, that's all. Yeah. Yep, exactly.
That's a huge problem for me.
Oh yeah, he's feeling it.
Little to keep him to look over here.
I think the prick just likes to hear himself talk.
Yeah, real light, real light. No.
He learns real quick, though.
He feels he's going to get demoted to second string quarterback, right?
Yeah.
He's going to be on the bench.
Second line.
Second line,
It's
yep.
all talk and no action. And I didn't know he smoked.
He goes from varsity to JV pretty quick.
You know, I'll keep my mouth shut. That's hard for me. And hopefully, I'll be proven wrong. I'm going.
You might even get benched. That's what he's thinking.
I'm going steady. Unfortunately, that's it. That's the way it goes. Hey, Paulie, look, Dave's on the phone looking for you.
God, did they lose? They lose a lot of fish.
That was funny.
The drama with it.
I think this is where you guys get a huge fish.
I don't remember.
A little old for that now. I'd rather just come out here and do my own thing, fish on my own, and actually not talk to anyone. You know, it's easier. You don't have to worry about making enemies. But unfortunately, it's just the nature of the business, and it's too bad.
Yep.
You know, it's part of the game. You don't like it. Get out.
How many chunks do you think you've cut in your life? Right? Hundreds of thousands?
We used to net the herring, and we used to pre-cut them.
Mm-hmm.
We used to pre-cut totes.
Have it all ready to go.
Already, yeah.
It's halfway through the day, and we haven't seen nothing. I'm not too impressed with that. We still haven't gotten a bite.
Look how much stuff is on that boat,
It's getting a
huh?
little bit frustrating at this point.
That's what I said to Dave the other day. There's not even a place to put down a soft drink. There's stuff everywhere.
What did he say? Does he use any of it?
I don't know.
Like utilize anything that he's got on the boat?
Pollock. Whiting. Some people wear gloves. But I love the smell of chum in the morning.
Dragobait's the greatest.
In our area today.
Look at that. Just piles and piles of cut chunks.
Hey, Paulie. What's the secret to success on the .com?
Lines out and go.
That's all they were thinking about the whole time.
Still haven't got a fish. I'm really wondering if Paul has all this magic and all these secrets, or it's just in luck. What's different on our boat, Paulie, than on Dave's boat, or equipment?
It's the attitude.
You think that's it? No gear difference? No.
We did nothing different.
Scotty was looking for like the magic ticket.
Yeah. You look back on the back of everyone's boat, and there's no one on the back of anyone's boat. Do you want to catch one? All you got to do is stand on the back of the boat and work all day, even when there's nothing.
Big part of it.
That's
You're right.
Yeah, right?
Big part of it.
Everybody. You look at everyone's boat, it's empty.
Empty,
You look at
they're
the back
inside.
of your boat, there's people on it working. All of it. If anyone tells you different, they're full of. They just don't get it.
There are no secrets in tuna fishing. You just have a great attitude. That's
He thinks you're holding out on something.
We still haven't caught one, and I was expecting better. I don't know what I'm going to do at this point.
They wanted the key to your success.
Yeah. It's not just one thing.
I'm gonna put a nice chunk of bait on this. 40 years in experience.
You're not going to figure it out in one day.
No way.
So it's just me and Paul fishing. I hope Paul can put me
Every
in the
day
boat
can be
today.
different. Every tide can be
Really have
different.
to rethink my decision.
Dude, we got a nice bait out there, and that's where he's gonna bite today. As you can see, they had a really bad attitude the whole time.
Yeah.
You know?
Especially this
They didn't
season.
even want to be out there.
No. Billy just felt like he was ready to throw in the towel.
Uh-huh. Everything is perfect.
Yeah, go ahead.
He was figure eighting.
Billy, he's very distracted by the radio.
Oh, it's too bad.
Yeah.
That was a long fight.
They're in the chum. Whoa. See, I'm the only one doing it.
Yeah, yeah.
Chumming,
Chumming,
digging.
a rod, working the rods.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there's fresh bait.
There's nobody around.
And he's worried about what everybody else is doing.
Right.
Watching the chum go to the bottom.
Attitude's the main thing in fishing, dude. Attitude. Everybody on the boat, you have got to focus and pay attention at all times. Very critical. That's why they're not catching fish, because they're not focusing. You know what I mean? People gotta focus.
Dave's discouraged and getting frustrated, but I'm not gonna give up. All I could think
It's
about
tough
was,
for everybody when
just gotta
fishing's
keep
slow.
going. We gotta try to get
Even if you're
Yeah.
the top
just
boat,
gotta keep chumming, and hopefully.
you're always second guessing what you're doing, if you're in the right spot. You got the right
the
baits
thing
out,
with the
the
right
right
spot
depth.
is huge.
And then you really second guess yourself when other boats are catching around you and you're not.
It was really, really slow, though.
It was.
Come on, you stupid tuna.
Maybe that rod will go. Two of them down there.
Imagine if we had two down there now, we'd be excited this year. So slow.
Jay's been chumming all season.
Up here now, and now.
Yeah.
It's got to be getting a lot.
Everywhere he
Oh,
goes, he
Dave was
chumps.
complaining because they're going through a lot of tackle with the sharks. Paul was challenging me on every decision that I made. You know, bottom line is he's not here now, things changed, and he's moved on. Oh, that him right there? That's him right there, dude. Oh, yeah. Right? Look at that, huh?
So,
What'd I do for that
so
this year?
eating chum right now.
Oh, yeah, right here, dude. Oh, yeah. Throw a couple pieces of chum and get me a nice herring for the back here. Son, I want you to bring that chum bucket right here. I want everything right here.
Isn't it nice when they come up and they just stay
A
there?
couple chunks, quick. There he is, I got it.
They roll.
Oh, remember this, look at that. I had him in the chum there.
Yep. They just roll in the chum and eat.
Watch the anchor.
Oh,
Look up the anchor.
Fun fishing.
yeah.
This is what it's all about. Hey, we don't have Paul on the boat.
That's exactly what it's all about.
Any of boat. Got it done. Get the job done.
Oh, Billy's fixated again.
Hooked up again.
Watch, let me see what he says.
I don't. I care about what we do. He just texted every girlfriend he knows.
I got one. I'm the only one out of 50 boats.
I got one. You are, though. You were the only one to get one out of the whole fleet.
That's funny, though.
I just can't understand how he can be that lucky.
He's not Always.
Nobody caught a fish that day.
You know how it is, right fish, right time.
It's sideways right now.
He's on again.
Got it.
This takes you out of the game right here for Billy.
Get him off the stern. Good? Keep going.
I felt bad for him. He was in a real bad way. It's like he forgot about the passion of fishing.
This is what it's all about. Yeah, he's up slow now, huh?
He never thought he was going to do this again. That's what it
This
was.
fish is probably 600-700 maybe. Find out, I hope. $10,000 fish with the market right now. This is how we do it. Hopefully we close the deal. There you go. Cha-ching. Get on him. Right to reverse. Yeah, right to reverse. Go.
I don't know if we catch this one.
Yeah.
Oh, commercial. Perfect time every time. They know how to keep you coming back.
Yeah.
Right?
I don't care if he catches 500 fish. It's still not worth it.
With the binoculars.
Catch 10,000 of them. It's
All
still
day.
not worth it. Don't matter to me.
All day, from the time they get out, from
Really?
the time they
I
go
mean, I
home.
can only see it here, but
All
you were
day.
on all day long,
All
huh?
day.
Down, who cares?
Yeah.
That's too bad.
Focus on what we're doing. It doesn't matter. It's not gonna
You're
be
right.
what you want.
How many people on the boat?
I don't know.
I was trying to explain to him what's under your boat is not under your boat. Like, it's two totally different situations.
Right on, reverse, reverse. Get up, quick, get up.
That's a beautiful, beautiful fish.
Okay, go, go, go. Barn dooring him. Get on the rod, bring right to the catch.
I'll tell you, it's a nice fish.
Oh, he's big.
Back off on the drag. Hurry up.
Yeah.
See how big he is?
Billy's got to be beside himself now.
Losing it.
Where's Paul? Where's Paul? All you need. Arm is a bitch. Got one. Got one.
Catching a fish is definitely one of the greatest feelings in the world for me. Catch that fish before Bill and Paul can get to it is sweet revenge.
And another one.
That was a good victory right there.
Yeah.
You know, catch another one.
It's good TV.
That was
it really is.
amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
You should have drove a circle around us.
Oh. I couldn't do it.
Billy would have went in.
But this is what the viewers like to see. You
Yep.
know, as much as they like to see
But this action
Dave
with-
catching a fish,
with
they love
these
to see us
guys-
losing a fish. Yeah, this is
what
great.
was going on with
Yeah.
them on that boat was all real.
Mm-hmm.
That was exactly what was going on. And I changed him in a couple of days. It took a couple of days to show him
I'll let you hold and I'll reel.
that he needs to pay attention to him and work.
And work is the big thing.
You can't just sit there and do nothing. Again, I'm the only one on the back deck.
So much.
Hello. Hi. How you doing? This morning was terrible. Are you me? Oh yeah. We haven't really seen much, to be honest.
Yeah.
I thought when Paul got in the boat, he was going to tell me something about, oh yeah, we use transmission fluid or something to draw the fish to the boat.
Well, actually, cod liver oil.
Cod liver oil, he says. All right, well, I'll let you know. Okay, bye.
Probably talking to Ralph.
Yeah.
Those little cloud.
I thought you was going to get on my boat.
Yeah, him and Ralph are pretty close.
Yes.
Billy and Ralph, they've always been respectful to each other.
All the myth of the secrets seems to have gone away at this point.
Tell you what, chumming was a lot of work, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Got fish here, but we can't seem to get one to bite. Oh, just a little bit of luck. There's two
It was
fish
hard
right
because
here, really big.
Scotty really wouldn't pay attention to it. He'd cut a couple pieces and then go sit down for an hour.
Throw a couple and walk away.
Yeah,
you know,
walk away
that's-
for a half hour.
That's not.
Come back, throw another piece in the water. Come back.
Might as well throw nothing.
Yeah.
Coming up a storm.
Right.
Trying to bring those fish to the boat and just keep chumming. I'm determined to be the guy to catch a fish for
These guys throw all day.
All day long, they work at it.
taking me back. You know, this is my time to shine. I hope I can actually prove myself.
Let them again.
Yeah, one. Yeah, two.
Oh, why don't we have fish around like that now? Right? So slow.
Yeah.
Can't get one to play here.
Now I have to hook up.
We got totes of bait.
Real, Jay. Got him? Yeah. Yeah, I'll get the rod. Keep an eye on that corner.
You're right, though. These first couple minutes are so critical in getting everything cleared out, getting off the anchor.
The first two and the last two. That's it.
Now, how many fish we've lost on the first and last two? A lot.
Ready? Yeah, ready?
Do it.
Go do the harpoons.
Yeah.
Bring them up to the side of the boat.
Oh, I could never fight him from the side like that.
Hey, it's all you.
Came at us.
Yeah.
Coming at us again.
Jay's reeling on this fish. You can see he's doing it right. He's got a steady, heavy bend in that
I can't
rod.
believe we even caught what we caught with the gear we used. The rods.
Steady, heavy, even bend.
It's evolved.
You don't even know he's hooked yet.
Nope.
It's on the 220, so hopefully get lucky and the hook don't pull.
Feels like a good fish.
Yeah, Dave. I think Dave gets this one, and he gets a couple more, maybe.
It's either him or me.
Yeah.
Damn commercials, huh?
Just gonna
Damn
stick 'em.
commercials.
Right on the bottom. We gotta keep him up off the bottom. We're right in the center of all the gear here.
Trying to lift them off.
That's right, Jay. You're doing it. You're doing it. He's almost 2 fathoms off now.
That's a big one there.
Kick the boat.
See, when you fight him, you gotta always worry about that line hitting the hull. Fight him that way. And Jay was a good character on the show, too. People like
Great
Jay.
kid.
Hey, get ready. This may be it once I come around on him again. It's right there. Pull it around for me, Jay. Go. Ooh, how did that feel?
That is a round one. That is a round one.
Oh,
That
look
is
how
round.
fat that thing is, huh?
Strap on him.
Oh, gunk.
Good job, Jay.
Hell yeah. Nice hook job.
It's a 500-pound fish.
Yeah, that's
They
nice.
Dress out for something. No, 450, 470, but what he's really round.
Beautiful fish, Dave.
Got beautiful shape, as we say. A nice fat fish.
You know the tail cut on that's gonna be nice.
Yeah.
Worth at least 10. maybe
Well, it is November, so.
He is a round one.
That's a first mate for you. He was able to hold the line, keep his cool, and reel that fish in. Definitely wouldn't have got that fish without him. That's the kind of guy that makes
Small
you
tail.
Oh my goodness.
Really go round, though.
Oh man.
Look at the tail. Look at it. It's like a tree trunk, huh?
Jay's so excited.
He should be.
Wow.
I needed that confirmation. I wanted to make him proud, and I'm pretty
He
sure.
needed that. Needs to get some rust remover.
That's what we should buy him for Christmas, rust remover.
Oh, get him a big 5-gallon bucket of on-off.
Woo! Hard merchandise has got the merchandise. Woo!
Nothing like catching fish.
I love his energy.
We came out, nailed a $10,000 fish, just like that.
That's all it takes.
Yeah.
Could change the season right there.
0 to hero in a heartbeat.
0 to hero in a throw of a
Talk
harpoon.
about feast of famine, huh?
Mm-hmm. Has Billy even caught a fish yet? I don't think so, right?
No. My brother Bruce used to always preach that to me when I was younger and worked with him.
What did he say?
He goes, you need to save your money because all summer long we would do well and all winter long we would have to go bang nails.
Mm-hmm.
Just be stabilizing the money we made.
In the off season.
Yeah. He said, this is a feast of famine job. We're gonna make all our money in 2 weeks.
That's why a lot of people don't last doing this, because they don't have that steady income. You don't know if you're going to make it.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice if you make it early in the season because you got that in the bank.
Yeah.
You can stretch it out. But if the first half of the season you don't catch, you don't know what's going to happen the next half, and you could be in the hole.
Exactly.
Getting that money in the bank makes you fish better because you feel comfortable.
Well, you're more relaxed.
More relaxed.
Yeah.
You got money to run, you got money for tackle, but the other way around, you start to stress out.
So everybody knows Paul's no longer on the boat, but having Paul not here.
If you didn't catch a fish early, it was a very stressful season.
And we've been there.
Yeah.
It sucks, it definitely sucks, but the difference is...
Yeah, we lost a lot of tuna in a row on that boat,
Yeah, we,
right?
remember
Or
that
the
one
JC.
season?
Was it the JC?
Remember how many we lost? We lost like 18 fish. Pulling hooks.
In a
remember that?
row.
Lost 30.
No.
Best fish of the year.
Let's just see what we got.
That's a big, beautiful tuna right there.
Where is it?
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Still keeping it going.
Is everyone jealous?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. Does it
And the
suck?
best thing is Paul's off the boat. And they sat there and watched.
Is he out there?
Yeah.
On whose?
They went on another bit. He went with Billy on the Bounty Hunter.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Says one thing and does another. Whatever.
Oh, you
I
know,
don't-
come on.
I
But
don't-
Billy took him.
How
huh?
thin Bob is, huh?
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, it is what it is, right?
Let's get him off.
Gonna bother me. This is a pretty big one.
One of the most reputable tuna buyers in the business
Yes,
right
he
there.
is.
See him go, but bottom line is, the mood on the boat was piss poor. And now that he's gone, it's just going to be Sandro and I, and hopefully we'll just get back in the groove and we'll have a good time and doing what we love to do, and that's tuna fish. He's a lot bigger than I thought.
Watch how big he is.
Sandro, I would have
1,000 pounder.
No.
Just by
Yeah.
chance, we had the best fish of the year there. And at just under $29 a pound for that fish we had, dressed $5.75. We got a check for $16,300.
$5.75.
So we got 20% of that instead of 15, and Paul didn't get any. So we left at a bad time.
Ready? There we go. We got it. There we go.
That's a nice fish.
Mhm. Good payday. Look at all the boxes of bait. Look, the whole truck. See that?
I think you got $30 a pound for that.
27, I think it was.
Yeah.
See all the boxes of bait in the truck? You don't see that anymore. Chum.
One of the crucial factors affecting the value of a fish is the fat content.
That's Patsy. He's still around.
He is, huh? Is he still buying fish?
No. That's
8-4.
96, 100 even.
8 years ago. That was it. When Mark passed away.
A white, marbling. That's the fat
Look,
content
Mark
of
looked
the
good
fish.
there.
That's where the money is. Right now, he's going to take a sample of the tail. We can tell the fat content by looking in the meat. So I'm anxious to see how.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even see him. There he is.
I spent quite a bit of time with Mark.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving, Christmas.
B plus fat, cheesy right into the majors.
Looks like a good fish. Look at that. Good color. Good
Might be your best.
core sample. Gonna do the same as our fish.
No, I think of all the fish that he's had, I think this might be the best one that he's brought.
There you go.
I expect it to do as well as anything we'll do in Japan when we'll ship it tomorrow and it will be somewhere in the
He did really good on that. He needed that.
as any fish have been doing. Thank you, sir.
Okay,
Good
thank
luck.
you, Mark.
Good luck tomorrow.
How does it feel being over on the Bounty Hunter now, looking back at this?
With Billy, it was the best thing, actually. Because I got to see a different perspective. You know what I mean? You got to turn things in. I've done that a lot since you and I fished together.
Yes,
When
yeah.
you find situations, you turn into the good. You turn them into the good.
You got to do that all through life.
Yeah.
Not just in fishing.
Yeah.
From something bad, you can make something good come
Yep.
of it. And you did.
Like these poor guys, they weren't even focusing on fishing.
No,
They were
yeah,
focusing
I-
on everybody else, mostly you, out there.
I don't know.
Once we marked fish, we started catching.
Mm-hmm.
They don't work, as you can see. They didn't do anything.
No.
They cleaned the boat when we get in. That was it.
That was it.
Look at all the hose.
Oh gosh.
They had to go to the launching ramp with the hose.
Oh, that's right, right?
November.
The water was off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, that was a good
That was
episode
a
to
good
watch.
one.
This was a little different, but like I said, I think positive things came from this. For me, a tough episode to watch, but I think at the end of the day, to watch what happened here and where you are now, where I am
Look
now.
at all
and
we've
where-
been through together,
yeah.
and look where we are today. Still best friends.
Yes, sir.